What up, YouTube? Back again with another video. As you can see, man, debuting Nick Foles after the great performance this weekend, bringing us back against the Falcons. So I'm playing online games as usual, testing them out. Noticed some difference between him and Trubisky. For one, I don't have the mobility anymore, and he doesn't quite have the zip on the ball like Trubisky has, because Trubisky has greater throwing power. But for accuracy, I would say his accuracy is there. Definitely better than Trubisky in deep throws. But what I'm more worried about is the windows. To be able to zip the ball into windows, as I play more games, and being able to scramble. It's like with him, I gotta really key on my reads. That's just the only thing with him, because he can't scramble anywhere. So this guy right here seems to be struggling. That I'm playing right now. The defense kind of keeping me in the game. So pick him off here. Get Foles back on the field. Yeah, I gotta call routes and read throws, because he's not gonna be able to scramble quite as much as I did with Trubisky. So that's really the only difference that I'm seeing. I really got to be real sharp on my play calling and reading keys on defense and throwing the ball. Really, that's his play style as opposed to Trubisky's play style. So you're gonna see me take a lot more sacks now than I did with Trubisky. Trubisky, I would have ran, because I know nothing was open. I would have ran right now. But I'm forcing more passes than I normally would. So when people ask me in the past, hey, why come you don't play Foles? That's, within Madden, mobile QBs are key, man, just to be able to get out of trouble. So, but we're gonna give it a shot here, man. Man, that game was crazy. Oh, and another thing too. I am all the way set for Madden 21 NextGen, because I finally camped out on Friday. I went to GameStop 2 in the morning, and I'm supposed to be at work at 10:30 that day, and I just camped, man. Took some time off work because I had some comp time, and I just camped outside. I camped, man. Because I went out there, I was like, let me just go out there just to see if anybody's out there. So I go out there, and to read 3 people online, and on the sign on the door, they have like 5 PS5 left. So it's 2 in the morning. I'm like, there's 3 people already here already, and one person has been sitting in front of the store since 8 o'clock the previous night. So that was Thursday night. I think I just got done streaming, and I was still up, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back home, change some warm, and come back out here, pull out the chair, and sit around with these guys. So I was the 4th person in line by the time I got there, and then somebody came later, like around 5, 6 in the morning, and made us 5. And then more people started coming, but then it's too late by then because we've already secured it. So I'm all set, man, for next gen, man. So I should be ready to go. Madden transfers over along with all our stats and everything. So it's just more of seeing what the visuals are going to look like and how the game plays. And I'm ready to go, guys. I'm ready to present good next gen gameplay for you guys when the time comes. So I just want to get that news out the way so you guys are all set on that part. And I'm set too, to keep bringing these Madden gameplays. As you can see, man, he's struggling, man. So why is he dropping back all the way to the 10 yard line? Where you going? Where are you going? I'm only up 7-0, and he's already going for onside kick, so you already know he's in trouble. Let's get Nick back on here. Yeah, I got to be real key. Short throws, short passes. Switch up my game style all the way. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more short throws, quick passes, a lot more runs. Another thing too that I did is because Cohen got injured, I think he tore his ACL. It hasn't really been confirmed, but he's doing reevaluations right now. So I could use Cohen, but right now I put Cohen on my number 3 running back, and I'm gonna use Kadera Patterson a lot more, along with Montgomery. So I'm not gonna be Montgomery's gonna be my deep threat guy when it comes to the run, because you guys know he can take it to the house. And I kind of like it in a way, because when I played online, it seems like everybody keyed on 2 things, either Robinson or Cohen, to stop the run. But when you got like Montgomery and Patterson in, you can't really tell. Like on 3rd down, you can't tell what I'm gonna do. And the good thing of having Patterson in as my number 2 running back is there's certain formations where he's the 4th wide receiver on the field. So I mean, you see, everything like the whole offense is gonna change as time goes on. So I'm not gonna be using. You're not gonna see Cohen as much. Not because you can't use him in Madden, because I'm just trying to, like, I always try to mimic what the Bears are doing in Madden. So, you know, from time to time, just see how it plays out. If I need him, I always have the opportunity to bring him in. But right now, I'm just gonna try to see how the rosters go off. I know Foles is supposed to get a roster update from his performance on Sunday, so hopefully he can get some of that. He's throwing mid throw, high mid throw, deep throw, short throw accuracy ratings go up probably, and I'm pretty sure his overall rating is probably gonna be higher than Trubisky. I'm gonna guess he's gonna be one of the big guys going up this week, so he can really become a viable option for me as a quarterback. So right now I'm using him as launch day update. Launch day roster ratings right now, and there's a limitation. I like his character model. It definitely looks like him. His shoes, the way he moves, the way he throws, it's nice. The only thing I don't like about him right now is his power, his throw power is not. I think it's in the 80s, so he doesn't really have that zip. I can't get the ball within windows, so I gotta run routes precisely and get him open based on my play calling. That's how I'm gonna be able to win more games on him. So I mean, the throw power doesn't have that zip to it. I gotta throw earlier on the breaks than I did with Trubisky. Because Trubisky, I could just zip it in there. But with him, I got to throw earlier on certain breaks. Because the ball's going to take forever to get out there. So I see how slow it is. So that's his only problem right now. But everything else, he's good. And no mobility, of course. No mobility. So I'm eating more sacks. So my running back's going to have to do a lot more work. Did you see how much work the Bears are using Montgomery on that game? Watch that game, man. Montgomery was going off. He was going off. They were mixing the play. And I just love the fact that now we have a deep threat because he launched the ball over the top of everybody. So Atlanta had to back up their defense. The way they played Trubisky was different. So that's it, man. It's fun times for the Chicago Bears, 3-0. I'm pretty sure that's going to translate into ratings for us. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see how the game changes for me. I cannot wait to see how it changes for me and how I continue to use this team. So this guy right here is going to, after a while, he just decided to start going no huddle every down. You can tell when people are struggling on offense, that's just the way they move the ball. It's like they're just going there, set the audibles, and then it's no huddle all day. Especially when you get to like 4th and 1 or like 3rd and inches, it's going to be no huddle inside zone. You already know. Somebody was asking me during the last stream, was like, can I see their play art? I'm going to laugh. I'm like, no, man, just watch your opponent, watch what they do. It's predictable. You can watch him, and even in this game, just keep watching how he plays. You can tell what he's going to do next before he even does it. Like anybody comes out in this, what do you expect? I expect mesh, posts, right? Double crossers, and then post to the sidelines. See what I mean? So I can read their defense just because that's what people call in this formation. Nobody does comebacks. So you just expect crossing routes. If you can take the crossing routes away like that, they struggle. It's struggle time. Give me those. I'm still looking for my fumble, guys. I didn't forget from last stream. I'm still looking for my fumbles. Dang it. Where are my fumbles at? Playing really hard on the run. Nowhere to go. There goes the no huddle. I didn't mind it because he kept doing no huddle, but he really wasn't taking any shots. Everything was underneath here. Dump it down. And just watch the time drain. I mean, he's down 14. He needs to score. I get the ball at half, I believe. No, he gets the ball at half. So, but at least I'm up 2 touchdowns, so I'm not really worried. We're going to play the long game. Instead of keep driving up 4 yards, 3 yards, 7 yards, I don't mind. I just don't like big play touchdowns. Those are the worst. Because you don't have opportunities to turn the ball over. Like I said, man, you just watch what he does. Formations they come out in, what do they run in specific formation sets? You gotta remember those. So you gotta keep taking these mental notes as you play the game. Crossers. Okay, that's fine. That's how I play, man. I mean, that's how most coaches in the NFL play. That's why you can't run the same plays, or they just know. They'll know when they see the formation what's coming. Because he's only so many reads that he can take. You're also weird about the interception that the Bears had against Atlanta. I saw that. I saw Kyle Fuller jump down because the previous play. If you watch that play, I don't know if you guys recorded it, because I record the games. They ran a play to the sideline with the tight end, right? Completion. Then they called no huddle. The Bears switched to a cover 2. But Matt Ryan didn't know. So when he snapped the ball, he goes to throw it to that same route again. Cohen jumped down. He forced to throw it over the top, but he overthrew it and got picked off. I'm like, that's how I be playing. People trying to throw those underneath routes to the sidelines, and there'd be somebody down there. And then, they gotta hold the ball. And you can just see Matt Ryan when he saw Cohen jump down. It's like, yeah, throw it. And then he had to stop, do the pump fake stop, because he almost threw it and he had to stop on the throw, cock back and try to release it to Ridley, and he overthrew Ridley, and Gibson picked it off. I was like, man, talk about adjusting. Same thing with this guy right here. You're gonna see as it plays out. I'm just trying to move here so I can score before halftime, and I'm gonna show you almost a similar thing over here, like happened in this game. You just got to keep watching your opponents. Watch what the plays that they call. And then if you see the formation again, you just got to think he could run the same thing again. I mean, I think somebody was watching me. It's like every time on 4th and inches, I call the same play. I was like, yeah, because you watch me play. So you can see what I'm doing. But I'm playing different people online. I'm not calling it all game. So when I call it on 4th and inches or 4th and 2 or 3rd and 2, yeah, you guys know it's coming, but my opponent doesn't know it's coming because I haven't done it all game. So that's the difference. I think sometimes what people get confused is they watch me play, they see me call all my plays, and they just automatically assume they can beat me. And then when we play, now you got to guess what I'm going to do now. It's not predictable anymore. When you can't see my plays, you got to guess what I'm going to do. It's a different ball game. So like I say, it's not really as easy as it looks. It looks easy when you watch it because you have all the answers, but then when you got to play on the other hand, now you got to come up with the answers on the fly. And all the stuff you see me show you here, you don't know when I'm going to call it during the game. I could be calling cover 3, I could be calling that. You don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm playing based off how you're playing in that particular game, not what I do all the time. So there goes that tight end that he keeps hitting, right? All right, I'm noticing he's throwing to the tight end. Okay, no problem. You keep throwing to that tight end because there's other things I got to worry about right now. The deeper routes. But I know that tight end is there for him. Sometimes he blocks him, sometimes he goes out. Alright, cool. I'm going to switch up defense here. Well, yeah, man, it was some good news from Friday. I was like, I secured it. Knocked it out. It was a struggle trying to find one. But then when they said they were going to have an in-store order, I'm like, I'm going. This is my last chance to get one. Because I know what it's going to be. Try to, because I think GameStop did open it again for online orders, but I'm not doing that again. Get over here. Where do you think you're going, cousins? I'm not trying to go through that hell again. That was a pain. Try to pre-order online. So my best stop was to do something that was guaranteed. If I stay there and wait all them hours, I'm guaranteed to get one. So that's what I decided to do. So man, secure the bag for everybody so we can enjoy NextGen Madden. All right, man. Come on, Nick. Let's go. Come on, Nick. It's tough playing with Nick Foles, though, man. I'm not going to lie. Right now, like I said, he's his launch day ratings, so he hasn't been adjusted at all. So this is some getting used to for me. He's definitely better than Daniels, but it's definitely some getting used to. All right, man, we're scoring on a touchdown here. So it's like I'm not really hurting for a running back. As long as I got Cordell Patterson, I can still take one to the house. So even though I'm not really using Cohen as much, as you can see, the last 2 games I didn't use Cohen. So here we go, man. There's no huddle. At least I remember what he did the last time, right, for halftime, right? It basically was calling the same kind of plays. So I got an idea what to do. See what I mean about like that hard flats? They come down hard, aggressive on it, but they don't come down and attack the ball. They always miss that player. They gotta fix that, man. He wasn't like that last year. Every time he comes down, he whips. Every single time. Good play. See how his passes are all underneath passes? He hasn't really taken anything more than 20 yards of field. Everything is short. See, everything is short. Watch that tight end. Blocking this time, running the ball. Get over here. Go to the tight end. The tight end. Alright, just remember that, right? I told you about the tight end. So I know that's there now. Okay, no problem. No problem. That's the only guy that he's thrown to more than 10 yards. Everything's just running back or like a whip right underneath or something. Or this drags. Another like 3-4 yards. Like those are just, they're just hard to stop unless I commit to underneath routes. I'm not right now because I don't want to get beat over the top either. So there goes the tight end. Take him out this time. Take a sack. All right, what is this? Third and 5. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? I know I'm keen on the tight end now. There goes the tight end. Pass him over. He's gonna go no huddle. I know he wants to throw it back to him again. I'm watching him. Don't worry, I'm watching that tight end. So you just got to play your responsibility. When he goes to the sidelines, I got somebody there for him, so I'm not really worried. I'm just worried about anything going above my head, like going up the field. That's what he wants to do. If any streaks, I got to follow. There he goes. Too many times, buddy. Too many times. Too many times. Give me those. Alright, guys, man. See you guys on my next stream, man. With all the good news. Nick Foles era. Alright, guys. Till next time. I'll holler at you dudes later. Oh, yeah. My playbook is in the share files. Search keyword BKOYO. You should be able to find my playbook. Offensive playbook. Till next time. Laters. 1.